It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Now, another common question that I get, very common question having to do with Titan leveling, is which artifact to level up first. Okay, which Titan artifact to level up first? Let's say, hypothetically, that you've decided what Titan team you're planning on leveling first. Despite all of that, I still recommend the defense seal for Hyperion #1. I recommend the defense seal for Hyperion #1 because it adds to your Titan's attack power. And Hyperion's attack influences how much that Hyperion can heal. Now, why is this important? It's important if you're a newer player and you're trying to go deep in the dungeon. You need a strong Hyperion, and the only thing that affects his healing output is his attack. Of course, you can level him up, you can evolve him to 6 stars, but having a strong defense seal, okay, increases his overall healing output. Now you might say, what about elemental damage and elemental armor? Neither of these apply bonus attack to that ability. So this is kind of S tier as far as leveling hero artifacts. You can make an argument about Iari as well. Iari has this ability that heals and increases attack based on attack as well. And same kind of deal. Iari's artifact, her seal increases the attack of Iari, and the weapon and the crown do not increase the attack. Okay, so that increases the amount of healing that she can do. These two are the S tier artifacts that you should level. The Gleaming Balance Seal on Iari, and I do think that the Defense Seal in Hyperion is just slightly better. Now, beyond that, guys, it really is going to depend on the team that you choose. Okay, so let's say hypothetically you're building a fire team. Let's say you're building a fire team. I personally like to build up my tanks artifacts first. Okay, I like to build up my tanks artifacts first, but be mindful of how elemental damage and elemental armor work. Okay, so elemental damage increases damage by attacks and skills only to Earth Titans. Only to Earth Titans. It doesn't increase damage dealt by attacks to water or light or other fire titans or water titans. It only increases against Earth Titans. The crown is the same thing. Protects the Titan against the attacks of Earth Titans only. Okay? Only Earth Titans are impacted by the weapon and crown on Titan artifacts. Now, if you're specializing in countering Earth teams because you're building a fire team, then yeah, you should absolutely level those two up. But it doesn't really impact every fight that you could always be in. So you got to just keep that in mind. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to level up. I would never say that, right? But it's just something to keep in mind. The seal is always going to be the thing that you want to waste your resources in. Unfortunately, it is also the hardest artifact to level up. It's the hardest thing to get into. So I like to level up my tanks artifacts first. The Super Titan of the element, probably next. Unless you're leveling water and then Hyperion kind of goes up. And any opportunity that you can buy seals from a shop, you should buy seals from a shop. These seal chests, I don't think I have any right now, but yeah, right here. Artifact seal chests. If you can get artifact seal chests, these things are hard to come by. Casual Credit Gaming says tank, super, support, marksman is a safe order of operations. Okay, sure.